What's going on? My name's Justin and this is The Art of Repair. Today we are in super sunny Tucson, Arizona. Y'all can tell because I'm hiding here in the shade because it's intense. You know what I mean? It's a lot. But I do love Tucson because if you don't already know, this is my old stomping grounds. You know what I mean? This is where I had my shops. This is where I did my gauntlet. You know what I mean? And today we're gonna peek in on my buddy Jose Ramos at ReadySetRepair. That's right. If you're ready, get set because it's time to repair. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go in here and let me tell you a little story. Last night, 9 or 10 o'clock, Jose calls me and says, "Hey, been practicing all week with you. Got this little FPC connector that's physically damaged, and if I replace it, I think it's gonna fix the phone." So I said, well, go ahead, try it out, see what's going on, see if you can do it. If you feel confident, make it happen. So we're gonna head in there right now. We're gonna see if he made it happen and kind of where he's at and just kind of some of the stuff he's learned over the last week, you know what I mean? So let's head on in here. Look at that down through the hallway, you cannot miss that. And you know, first things first, we go in here, we check out the front lot. Ooh, look at that. How about that? And y'all know that vibe, right? If you don't know, we're gonna talk about it during the commercial break, you know what I'm saying? But let's head on in here. Look at my boy Jose right here. He's still at it. I'll tell you what. All right, so looks like he is still working on the FPC we were talking about a little bit outside. I went ahead and gave them a rundown, let them know that you called me last night and talked to me about this a little bit and that you wanted to try it out on your own, but I see right here, we've got something that's a little bit loose. So I would assume that you've gotten this thing switched out already, but there might be a pin that's loose. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's always good to double check before you actually go and connect the screen and, you know, have to come back and redo it. So I was just double checking all the little pins to make sure they were connected, and I do see that there is one here on this corner and another one here on this corner.
Okay, so do me a favor, just back up on the microscope a little bit. I just want to see the whole FPC connector so I can make sure that we're good before we go forward. All right, go ahead and focus a little bit for me better. All right, so you took this one off of another board, you harvested it, you cleaned off this one, and then you put this one on, and we're at the point where you checked it and you're just finding 1 or 2 pins that needs to be reattached. Is that about right?
Yes.
Look at that, I didn't even have to be here. He's just been learning and working and doing his whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think the thing to do right now would be to just connect whatever's left to connect together, and let's just find out if that's gonna get this thing going again. So with that being said, we are gonna take a minute here to do one of those good old-fashioned commercial breaks. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take care of that, and we will see y'all back here with the magic of movie magic, or whatever you wanna call it, pretty much at the exact same time we left. So let's go, let's check out what's going on out here and come right back in. What's going on? Y'all know what time it is. It's that lobby vibe check time. Y'all can already hear it in the background with that ad central, you know what I'm saying? And if you haven't or you don't know about it already, we're about to talk about it in a minute. But let's go ahead, let's talk about something cool that I found in this shop that maybe you can implement, all right? Check out this banner. This is a very, very underrated banner. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's the same size as that door. Now, when you open this door, it takes you all the way down the hallway, meaning if the door is open, you can see exactly where the repair shop in this office is without getting confused. It's a great idea, and if there's anybody else in a similar situation, you should totally copy this and do it because, you know, the more we work together, the better we're all gonna do. So with that being said, let's jump down here. What's Jose doing in there? Let's spy on him. I just told him I was coming out here to do this video, and he's in there. I can't. Oh, I know what he's doing. Ooh, let me tell y'all in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But we can also see he's got a cool little Lazy Susan thing here that actually spins the device around. I know he's planning on kind of putting it on all the devices here at some point, and it does look like he's running a little low, and I think that is because he sells the phone so fast. So if anybody out there has really good phone deals, down in the comments, or I'll probably leave some information to get a hold of Jose and you can help him out, because I'll be real, I think his biggest problem is acquiring phones. How about that? Anyway, we were talking about that vibey music. And I told y'all the name of that was Ad Central, but what is that? What exactly is Ad Central? Ad Central is a ad network dedicated to repair shops by people who own repair shops right now, who know what people are asking about, who know what people are looking for, who also, for some reason, have the distinct connection of having a bunch of really good graphics and video designers and programmers on the same team. How about that? So what we got right here, oh my, just look at that. Look at that quality. You can have the ads in your store now. You don't have to play with YouTube videos. You don't have to play with playlists. You don't have to play with nothing. No special hardware. Just throw in a Fire Stick, Apple TV, Android TV, whatever you want. And you're gonna have ads for your store. You can sell all kinds of stuff. You can sell batteries, you can sell screens, you can sell whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? There's categories for everything. But on top of that, there's something brand new and fresh in the Ad Central ecosystem. And that would be templates. That allows you to, as you can see right here, actually have a McDonald's style menu, or really whatever other kind of slide or template that you want to create and put it somewhere else. You can actually put multiple TVs in here. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee, let me just show you. Let me just try something. So I'm a customer. I'm sitting here. There's a chair next to me. There's 2 chairs over here. And no matter what I do, I'm just chilling here waiting, because for about 15 to 30 minutes, I'm about to be the audience watching Ad Central. How about that? Y'all already know. So anyway, if you guys want to check that out, make sure y'all head to my website, shop.artof.repair, and that's where you can pick up all the things that I'm hawking out there right now so that I can do the best that I can do and try to get around the world and, you know, just teach everybody and have some fun, you know what I mean? Because y'all know that's my ultimate goal. Whatever I'm hawking out here is just to feed the gas tank, to feed the airline tickets, to get me to you so that I can help you in the best way that I can, even if it's just one by one. I don't care. So we're in here, and I told you we were spying on Jose. I know he knows we're behind him now. What you up to in here? I see what you're up to.
I'm over here getting my micro-soldering stuff set and ready to go.
Ooh, where you getting that at?
The Art of Repair.
Because he knows that I brought all this fun stuff in here, all these tools, you know what I'm saying? We were just having a good old time up in here, and he knows relatively shortly that all these tools are gonna disappear because I brought them with me. So he is on the website right now, again, shop.artof.repair, and he's just getting all the stuff he needs, you know what I mean? He's just loading it all up because we got everything. All the tools you need, level 2 tools, level 3 tools, we got lasers, we got microscopes, we got all kind of stuff. Go check it out. And I will catch y'all back in the video because the ad spot is finally over. All right, it looks like we did some time traveling and we are back here in the video, and Jose has put down a little bit of flux because, what's that, Jose?
If you're not fluxing, you're not soldering.
That is absolutely right. If you are not fluxing, you are not soldering. It is a very, very important thing. Flux is a barrier, it's a detergent, it makes everything real nice, it gets your soldering together. If you're not doing it, you're not really soldering, it's just not gonna work out real well for you. Let's take a look-see at what he's doing here. So, I would say that he's actually just going in and he's gonna go ahead and see if he can just tip-tap that little joint real quick. And you know, one little tip that I could give him here is if he doesn't get enough heat with it, he could actually use the hot air station at a lower temperature, maybe 100 to 140, and he could preheat the board, right? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. When he preheated that board, that little baby iron there did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it locked it in place. Now let's see if we can get that other one real quick. You guys see that? He's preheating with the hot air. He's going in, he's introducing his solder into the flux. You get it?
Oh yeah.
There we go, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so those 2 pins are connected now. I think at this point, we just need to clean it up a little bit and connect the screen and battery and see if we can get some power to it. Now, to be perfectly honest, I don't know all the details of this repair right now, but it seemed like a pretty normal just in and out FPC replacement. So I am hoping, I am betting that this is gonna turn on and it's gonna work, but we'll find out here in just a moment. What are you thinking, man? You thinking they're together now?
I'm gonna go with this one just to play.
Yeah, that one does look like it.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Little smudge. The other one looks pretty.
Yeah, just make sure you got enough.
Flux.
Well, not even just the flux. Make sure there's enough solder at the end of your tip.
It's always important too.
Now, you guys will probably notice here over on this side, he's got a little bit of this underfill or overfill or coating, whatever you want to call it. It's been moved, it's been removed, right? And I would say the reason behind that, we talked about this a little bit before the other day, was that when you come in here, you don't really, and you can actually see him working on it right here, you don't want to be touching this plastic, right? If you touch this plastic, you're going to start destroying the actual structural integrity of the connector itself. So he removed a little bit of the coating there just so he could move the iron. You know, your iron isn't always just straight down. Sometimes it's to the side, sometimes it's to this side, sometimes it's upside down. It really just depends on what exactly you're doing and the best way to get the most surface area possible to the joint without touching anything else. Yeah, we're still a little bit loosey-goosey there, bud. You can do it.
That's a really tight corner, isn't it?
And the one thing about FPCs is when you look at them online, you see that there's a couple different kinds. There's the kind with the long fingers that come out. Then there's the kind that kind of look like this, where you don't really see much of the pad or anything down there. And, you know, it can be really, really tough to get these things to sit down, especially if you're new, right? So building this skill to be able to go in there individually and tag these pins is just a fantastic skill to have, you know what I mean? Because if not, you're going to end up kind of raging to yourself at some point and, you know, not being able to get FPC connectors to work. And, you know, it's going to be one of those mental and physical roadblocks that prevents you from moving forward, right? Let's see. All right, I think you got it.
Looks like it.
It looks like it. You might have burned that little connector slightly, but
barely.
No worries. All right, let's go ahead and check this thing out and see if it wiggles. If it doesn't wiggle, then we will go and test it. Oh my, I think customers might be coming. If they are, we will see y'all in a minute, but.
Oh yeah, it's on there.
It's on there, okay. So at this point, he's gonna go ahead and clean everything off, and since Jose broke my ultrasonic toothbrush, he's gotta go in with the orange toothbrush of shame and do this the old-fashioned way. But I will say, having an ultrasonic toothbrush to clean the flux off your board, ooh, I tell you what, it's something nice. It's something nice. It'll get that thing clean real quick. All right, let's see if we can get that thing dried up now. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to turn on? Did you see anything that maybe I missed or that he missed in terms of, you know, a good connection there throughout all the little points and everything? Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. But I will say that right now I am super proud of Jose because he has accomplished a lot in the last week. He's done our regular 2, 3, and 4 jointed components. He's done his overfill coating stuff. He's done BGA. He can go in there, change a chip in and out, no problem. He can do reballing. He can do these FPCs. I mean, Jose. Before we continue, can you tell these people what you said on the second day of training?
I felt like this wasn't for me. I lost confidence because I felt like it was really difficult. But once you actually start to dedicate more time and more practice into it, you start to see that it really isn't. It's very simple. As long as you follow the steps exactly how they should be, you get the results that you want. And it was tough, but I got the hang of it. And once I started to see how easy it really was, I started to love it. And now it's something that I really want to pursue and continue to do.
Well, y'all heard it here first. If you're ready, get set. It's time to repair. You know what I'm saying? Jose is at that next level. He's going to keep going forward. You heard him. He's going to keep practicing. You know, just because I come by the shop and I help you doesn't mean you're at the end of the road. Really, I'm just putting you on the road you need to be on. So with that being said, I think we're clean. I think it's time to test this thing out. I wonder, will it turn on? Dun, 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 dun. the good old baby reboard here, throwing it in and just connecting our battery and our screen. And
I like to do this. Let's find out. Forward.
I loved this feeling when I was just getting started. Will it turn on? Will it not turn on? Did I mess up? Did my diagnosis mess up? Only one way to find out. Ooh. Oh! That's what I'm talking about!
Yes!
You fixed it! All right. So let us see if the touch works. Hold on, I don't want to kill it, but let's make sure the touch works. You feel me? Because you and I both saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that one of those connections was a touch connection. You know what I'm saying?
It was, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Let's find
Okay.
out. Let's find out.
Oh! Yes! This is why I do this. This is why I travel around. This is why I just give it all away for free, because of stuff like that. You guys see in this man's face how happy he is right now. This man has been paying me too much money for too long to fix his board mess ups. I tell you what, I have taken all kind of money from him, and every single time I did, what I do, I kind of laughed about it, didn't I? Because I was like, man, you could be doing this stuff too, you feel me? And he was just like, I don't know, man, it looks tough. And look what he just did. That's all I got, you know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave some comments down below. Let me know if you want to be the next one to be on the Auto Repair getting this sweet free micro-soldering training. We'll get you to that next level. We'll get you started, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I hope you learned something today, because now you know, and I will see y'all next time.